So now we have talked about intersectionality and you understand what it means, the terminology. Let's talk about identity crisis because these two, they go hand in hand. What is really identity crisis? I had one. Some of us, Black people, also go through this here. When you say binary or non-binary, Eddie, can you really describe what non-binary is? You don't identify as male or female, but I'm just going to go straight to it because we're friends and I know I can ask you this. So when you're attracted to somebody, you're not attracted to somebody because they're male or female, but you're attracted to the person or the character, or how does this work?
Okay, there's two things here. First of all, we have this idea in the West where we think that your gender automatically has to do with who you're attracted to. Mm-hmm. And that was actually really confusing for me because, like, for a long time I thought that I was a man and I was into people I read as women, and but it felt weird because I didn't, like, I don't feel like a man. And then once I learned that, oh no, actually how you feel about your own gender and who you're attracted to are two separate things.
Okay.
And for me, being non-binary is more about how I feel about myself than who I am actually attracted to.
Okay.
And I gotta say, like, ever since I'm more honest about who I am and, like, living the way I want to, which means, like, for example, like, I like to wear nail polish or
cool.
makeup every now and then.
We'll have a makeup day one time. So
yes.
Okay, yes. Sorry.
And that also, like, indirectly influenced who I'm attracted to. Mm-hmm. I'm now much more into people who are also, like, challenging all these norms, and because I recognize that it's actually, like, a really hard thing to just be yourself in a world that constantly tells you there is no way for you to be. Like,
yes, and it would be really difficult to have a partner who doesn't understand this, or a partner who understands but does not support your fight. It's really difficult because being non-binary, you face this every day. Yeah? So you need to have a kind of safe space where you can talk about this, where you can just be you know? Yes, it's true. A lot of Africans say this, that being non-binary or having a third gender, like Eddie, is actually a white people's thing. But that's not true, because if you look at our history, and it's not even our history, this still exists right now. If you look at different cultures in different countries, for example, if you look at south of Ethiopia, we have the Ashitime, which was a third gender. If you look at Republic of Congo, we have the Mangaiko, which was also a third gender. If you look at Kenya, the original terminology for Mashoga, which a lot of people use in the coast of Mombasa, they use Mashoga to actually refer to a queer man. Originally, this terminology was used to refer to a third gender. And last but not least, really, Angola, they had shamans who were called chibados, and these shamans were allowed to marry men. These marriages were considered by the elders prized, and they were really valued. And they were called by the elders, these shamans were called grandmother. This is really something we have in our culture. It's not a white people's thing. Look it up.